My name is Jessica Waugh. I'm a certified menopause specialist, lifestyle practitioner, and a nationally board certified health and wellness coach. And today we are going to talk about the 5 things that you need to thrive through perimenopause. Number 1, think self-compassion over resilience. So many women are taught to tough it out, myself included. For years, I was in high stress, high pressure environments, and I wore my stress tolerance as a badge of honor. But resilience means ignoring a lot of the things that our body is telling us. Our body likes to whisper the things that it needs. And if we don't listen to those whispers, it's going to start screaming. And then it's going to start pushing. And typically it pushes at the most inconvenient times. So what we truly need during perimenopause is not toughness, it's softness. Number 2, fuel your body to thrive, not barely survive. Our brains are massive consumers of energy. And as women, we have something that is called a mental load. And it typically is a heavy mental load, which means we have about 50 browser tabs open in our brain that is planning, remembering, scheduling, and doing things that are keeping everyone else's lives running smoothly and hopefully our own. But because we are using so much energy to do that, we need to actually give ourselves the energy to be able to run optimally. And our bodies have something called a basal metabolic rate. This is the minimum amount of energy that we need to consume for our bodies to just function. That means to use our brains, to blink, to breathe, to have blood pumping through our veins, to digest, all of the things that our body does on its own without us thinking about it. And unfortunately, as women, we have been taught that the less you eat, the healthier you are. You want to lose weight? Stop eating. However, in our 30s, 40s, and beyond, this doesn't work anymore. It puts our body into what I call a hibernation mode, which means it's saying, I'm scared that I'm not going to get enough energy to be able to do the things that I need to do. So I'm going to start storing energy. And when our body stores energy, it stores it in our fat cells. So even though we think we are losing weight or we are thinking we will lose weight by eating less, we actually start gaining fat, visceral fat even on top of that, which is to protect us. Our body thinks fat is protection. And so in order to make sure that our body can do all of the things we want it to do, along with look the way we want it to look, we have to consume enough calories. And almost every single woman I work with is not eating enough. They're chronically under eating, and their body is in this state of fight or flight. It's feeling like it's not safe. It's hibernating all of that energy and not doing the things that we really would love for it to do. So it's important to know your basal metabolic rate and eat that many calories at minimum for your body just to function. Number 3, slow down and breathe. As women, we are often in a constant state of fight or flight. And we don't know this, we don't realize it because our stress tolerances become so high. What used to register as a 9 now barely feels like a 2 because we build tolerance to stress. It is a natural adaptation that every single person has. However, that chronic stress amplifies all of the symptoms of perimenopause. One of the most successful clients I have ever had reached her goals in a minimum of 6 months because she did 3 things. She started her morning slowly, just for herself. She started walking every single day. And we're not power walking, it is just walking every single day. And she started making sure that her meals were balanced. So healthy amounts of protein, fiber, and complex carbs to really give her body safety and harmony and to slow down and breathe. Number 4, give yourself the same care that you so freely give others. We pour compassion into our loved ones when they are struggling. However, when we are struggling, we are quick to criticize ourselves, dismiss ourselves, put ourselves on the back burner for other people. This pattern I've seen over and over with so many of my clients, with so many women just as a whole. And when we keep dismissing ourselves and dismissing our symptoms, our body is going to rebel at some point, and it's going to say, hey, stop dismissing me, and it's going to act out. It's going to have a little tantrum. That tantrum could be hot flashes, it could be brain fog, it could be weight gain, it could be mood swings like rage attacks or cry attacks. It could be all of these things. So when women can learn to pour into themselves the way they pour into others, they learn that they're actually not taking away from others, they're amplifying their impact. Number five, create and enforce boundaries that put yourself first. And I know. This is a really hard one, especially if you're like me, because we have lived our lives for others. It is our passion, our mission, our badge of honor that we help as many people as we can. And that's a beautiful thing. And I want you to continue to help as many people as you can. But we can't help others until we help ourselves first. And the easiest, simplest, maybe not easiest, simplest way that we can do that is by putting boundaries in place and truly enforcing them. Those boundaries can be with family, they could be with friends, they could be with work, they could even be with ourselves, that we stop saying yes when we truly mean no. Because when women put boundaries in place that protect their energy, that protect their space and their peace, we not only mitigate our perimenopause symptoms, we actually fill our cup up so much that we get to be the woman that we always have been meant to be, but stopped being because we started becoming a woman for someone else. Thank you to Authority Magazine for asking me to bring these 5 tips to you. I hope you got something out of this. I hope one of those resonated with you, that you can feel empowered and able to put one of these, just one of them into action today, tomorrow, this month, this year, and start putting yourself first in some sort of way because you truly deserve it.